out that people are in desperate need. Gradually, as the years have passed, and it's coming to almost 3 years, maybe 2.5 years with Kalima, the pressure to respond to these kind of cases has become increasingly great. And I have opened opportunities for appointments in the past. But the problem is that the numbers aren't decreasing, they are only increasing. And the resources that I have are very, very limited indeed in terms of time and in terms of facilities to be able to help people. And since I've opened up the appointments, I have noticed a trend. And I've noticed that I repeat the same things. 90 to 95% of what I say is exactly the same thing, regardless of who comes and regardless of the problem that they come with. So after dua and after seeking advice from the brothers, we think it would be beneficial by the help of Allah Azza wa Jal to record that same advice that I give to those people who come, which is 95% the same to everybody, in one evening, so that inshallah ta'ala it is easier to share with people. And this benefits the people and it benefits me bi'idhnillahi ta'ala and the center as well. It benefits people because they don't have to wait a month or 2 months to get an appointment with me, to sit with me, to go through the same thing that I can say inshallah ta'ala tonight on a video that we can share with everybody. So they get to embrace their cure and their treatment bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Also, it helps us at Kalima so that we can focus our efforts on other things. And I'm sure you guys recognize how important it is to give da'wah to Islam, how important it is to help Muslims, and that this has to be given priority over these secondary issues, which although they are very important to me and very important to all of you, they don't form the core of what we're trying to achieve with the Islamic Center. So the aim here tonight, inshallah ta'ala, is to record that 95% similar advice that gets given to everybody, so that inshallah ta'ala we can share it with more and more people, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And tonight, inshallah ta'ala, I've made a special request of our media team, and that is that I've asked them to do some significant editing to this video, so that when I mention a dua, or I mention a hadith, or I mention an ayah, that inshallah this ayah will come up on the screen in the video. And likewise, that if I mention a link to a talk or to an article, that bi'idhnillahi ta'ala this article will also appear as part of the video, inshallah, with the help of Allah Azza wa Jalla, to make it as easy as possible for people to benefit from this advice. I've given many talks on Ruqya. I don't know how many hours I have recorded on YouTube, but I presume that it is over 50 hours worth of lectures. However, they've become so many and so varied that many people don't listen to them. They listen to bits of them. They say, I've seen this video, I've seen. But what I want to do today is to distill all of that into an hour and a half or more or less, according to what Allah Azza wa Jalla makes easy. There are a couple of disclaimers before I start. The first disclaimer is that I am unlikely to have a lot of time today to deal with people's questions. And that's because the topic at hand is pretty big, and also the number of people who will have questions is expected to be quite large. I'm expecting the number of people who have questions to be quite large. The purpose of this video is to decrease the pressure on the center with questions about Ruqya, not to increase it. So we might have to be a little bit strict about how we deal with those things after the class today, inshallah. The second thing that we're not set up for doing today is we're not set up for doing any Ruqya today. We're in a masjid, in a classroom setting, for the purpose of teaching people how to perform this treatment بإذن ta'ala. If anyone today becomes unwell or becomes disruptive through no fault of their own, I'm sure, we would kindly ask the people who have brought them to take care of that, maybe outside or at the back of the masjid, because the importance of dealing with this class here today is more important than the treatment of any one individual. So I'm not going to stop the class to treat somebody who